Shutter speed is the amount of time the camera shutter is open. It's used to control the moving subjects in an image. Shutter speed is measured in seconds, or more commonly, fractions of seconds. The bigger denominator the fraction has, the faster the shutter speed. The smaller denominator of the fraction means a slower shutter speed. As an example, 1/1000th is much faster than 1/30th of a second. A slower shutter speed will give you more motion blur in your image. Motion blur is when the subject or background appears as a blurry streak, depending on what you're focusing on. To get a clearer image without motion blur, you use a faster shutter speed, such as 1/1000th. A slower shutter speed will result in motion blur or camera shake. Usually, camera shake should be avoided, so it's better to use a faster shutter speed, unless you want intentional shakiness or motion blur. It's also important to remember that shutter speed cannot be on its own. As part of the exposure triangle, it needs to be balanced out with aperture and ISO to get a viewable photo. If you desire a certain shutter speed effect and don't have much time, you might be able to set your camera to the shutter priority setting, which will let you set the shutter speed you want, and the camera will adjust the aperture and ISO for you.